Alright, so I'm about to change my fuel filters here on my 2016 Colorado. It's got 23,000, 24,000 almost miles on it. It's got 5% left. I just waited a little too long. It was at 20% last night and it just dropped to 5% this morning. So, let's get to it. Very basic tools. Just need a 27mm socket. The filters, I got these straight from the dealership. I got used oil for the O-rings that are for it. A little pail to catch the diesel that comes out. And then a set of pliers in case the drain doesn't want to work right. So, underneath here, under the passenger door, this is the drain. So we're just going to twist that, break that loose. Then here's your two filters. That's what the 27mm sockets are going to go on. So, bear with me while I set up my camera. See if I can get a good angle at this. Probably not though. Alright. Hopefully, I can line this up pretty good and don't have to use those pliers I'm holding my camera up with. As you can tell, I'm a wuss. Oh, alright, I'm about to steal those pliers. Sorry. No, all you gotta do is just crack it loose. No, I just gotta... There you go, guys. Alright. So, this is gonna be a good amount. I recommend using a bigger catch thing. This is just the best I got right now. My typical one is currently full. And then also, once you get this drained, make sure you dispose of it properly. I'm going to use this to start a fire tonight at my house because I'm having some friends over, but you can choose to do what you want with it. Just don't throw it off in a ditch or something. That's not nice. That's not good for the environment. Alright. Well, while those are going, let's see if I can crack these loose. Those aren't tight at all. Not tight at all. Now these are supposed to be torqued down to, it says right on the filters I bought and on the OEM ones, 20 Newton meters. You can go 5 Newton meters over that, but you don't want to go any less than that. I don't currently have a torque wrench that goes that low, so I'm just going to snug them up as loosely as I can with the ratchet I have. And then today I'm going to my parents' house and they got one, so winner. Thanks, Dad. Alright. So now I'm going to do these one at a time since my little fancy OxyClean bucket's so small. So here's what the new ones look like, all nice and white. I'm just going to put oil around that blue O-ring right there. While I'm waiting on this. God, I love the smell of diesel. Come on, oil. Work with me here. There we go. I just always put oil on O-rings just because it's always better for them. Helps them see a little better so they don't get pinched. I do the same thing on my Cummins actually. When I do the fuel filters on that, I always put a little bit of it on there just so it doesn't get pinched. Their O-rings are different though. It's a face seal O-ring. So here's your face, the O-ring actually goes here. This one's a different style O-ring. It actually seals around the perimeter of something. Alright, those are ready. I got about 30. Man, this has got a good amount of stuff in it. Alright. Well, this OxyClean thing's about halfway full, so hopefully I don't overfill it. I just moved that over top of the other one, as you can see. Let's see if it'll... There we go. Basically what was going on is air was having to go up through the drain as well. So now air can go through either the filter side or the drain side. Oh boy. Whew. Looks like that was going to be a little close. Now I'm just going to put my filters back in these little bags. And then the facility I work with, we're an aerospace facility, so we actually have good disposal of our flammable fluids. Why isn't this? Huh. You gotta pull down on it a little bit? I don't know. The threads are on the sides. I don't know what it is. It looks like it pops into something, but one of these says 59, one of these says 67. Well, I'm going to try taking the other one off, see if that one's the same way. I'm trying to pull down on it, and it's not coming off after the threads were cleared, so I don't know what's going on. Alright, I'm just going to put that back in. Now there is an O-ring on that, and I probably should put a little bit of oil on it, but I'm not going to. It should be okay. Huh. This is weird. As you can tell, they're clear of the threads. They're not coming out. Well, now. It's not like I got any instructions. Alright, I'm just going to take these pliers again. So if I move off camera, I apologize about that. But you know what? I'm going to use the lid of my oil thing. Hopefully I can bring it back up. Perfect. Now I'm going to take these and see if I can pull down on those. Hey, that worked. Whoa. Wow, those are dark. See that? Look at how white that is. See if I can grab that other one and show you how dark that one is. Look at that little plastic piece that stay up there. Oh, cool. Look at how dark that is. Holy cow. And my bucket's full. I made a mess on my driveway. Oh well. Alright. New filters. This one came out of the back. This has a part number on the upper ring, because all the rest of the part numbers on these are both the same. So I don't know what this little number is, but I noticed they were different on these two. This one in my hand has a 67 on the ring. This one has a 59. I don't know if you can see that. This is the one with 67. So I don't think it really matters. It might just be in their mold what one is where in the mold. So just like when I took them off, you gotta push them onto that little clip thing up there. It's not really a clip, it's just a piece of pipe that's flared. Or not pipe, tubing technically. So take that, push it onto it. Gotta line it up first though. Push. There we go. Now I'm going to tighten it. That feels pretty good. Like I said, once I go to my parents' house, I'm going to grab my dad's torque wrench because he's got one that goes small enough because he's got Harleys. So they got stuff that goes not tight at all on them. And like I said, it says on the filter itself, 20 Newton meters plus 5, so it means you can go 25, minus 0, so it means the minimum you can go is 20. Alright, take my gloves off, don't get the camera all nasty. Gotta find some of my soak up pads so I can soak up all this diesel I got everywhere. Okay, so now, with any of your typical vehicles, you never want to just sit there and try to start it. Say sit, take the key, turn it to the on position, and you should hear this thing fill up. And you should be able to hear when it does get full. There we go. Now it's making some fun noises. Alright. Sounds like she's full. Now I'm just going to do what I normally do and do it one more time just in case the pump didn't catch up enough. It sounds normal. Now I'm going to start the vehicle. And now it's making weird noises again. So that means it wasn't done all the way, but hopefully you can hear that. And now it's quiet. So all is well. And then you just reset this, which it might not allow me to because it seems like this system actually has a monitoring system where it notices a pressure differential on each side of the filter. So it actually tells you how much filter life is remaining according to the GM specs that they engineers that created. We have the same thing at my facility because I'm an engineer and we test pumps, so we have to know the pressure differential around the pump. So just like everything else you reset on the truck, click this right arrow, hit the OK button or the check mark to reset it. Now it might not instantaneously do it, but you're basically telling the truck that you did change the filter, so as you start driving it should hopefully come back around. I'll post in the comments when it does. Hopefully it'll be relatively soon here. And maybe it actually requires some driving to notice what the actual pressure drop is across the filters. Well, I hope this helps somebody else out. I really haven't done too much on this truck. I know I don't have any videos on it. When I bought it, I had running boards on it. I took them things off. They just always got in my way. I always hit my shins on them. And the other thing I did, took the balance off of it. Looks way better. Fuel economy really didn't drop very much, maybe a half mile a gallon because it's a diesel. I know it says that there's a pain in the butt to get those off. Mine was fairly easy. You just take the fender liners out, and I have this DeWalt tool that goes in the end of my impact I got. So basically it's a right angle thing, and I put a Torx head in the end of it, and then I just use that, zipped all those screws right out. You don't have to take anything else off. Bumper does not have to come off. You don't have to cut anything. The only thing that sucks, I put my screws back in, and this always catches on the rag when I'm washing my truck. That is the only annoying thing I have to say about it. But definitely like how it sits better. If I pull up to a curb, it doesn't scrape on it. If I actually do take this thing off-roading, nothing will happen. Now let's look underneath here, make sure we don't have any leaks. We are good. Alright. Well, hopefully I'll get some more videos on this truck. Maybe I'll do a walk around on it. And then have a good old time. Alright. Thank you for watching.